Good news first. The Eldred are really close to figuring out Varelsi portaling tech. Bad news? Minutes before the big breakthrough, a shard storm tore the research team to shreds. The sole surviving member of the team has called for reinforcements to help finish the experiment. And apparently, it's Boulder. This'll be interesting.
Oh no. It was doing fine until the end of the cutscene. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bless. I think we're all here.
Boulder, this is Melka. Your reinforcements have arrived.
We can look at our helixes.
Thank you and your friends for coming.
Okay.
Alright,
everyone's moving now? Alright, cool.
We have violent science experiment to conduct, and generate babies will soon be upon us.
Sometimes the first chest can spawn all the way over here. No, thinking of around that corner.
I am Boulder, and these are foes Boulder is trying to crush.
Where is Boulder? I think we tested this. Boulder doesn't break on this.
Bears combined into single bear.
I think that's a compliment.
Come along! We must hurry to observatory before more generous fields show up. Boulder is relieved you are here. Elder experiment spotted by Generate harvest teams. Send minions and various bastards to ruin Boulder's day.
Where the hell is the observer in charge of the experiment anyway?
So it used to be you'd avoid activating Boulder in a 5-player advanced mission so that you could get your gear up, all your gear up, because it was so difficult. The first piece of gear is already, or the first chest is already done.
So then, here is Boulder, risking his life for science.
And the spawns may be different in this too. Hey. Spawns look really baby right now, which is kind of what we've been seeing in most of the matches. Yeah, they're not even, like, making it over here. Pretty sad. Normally they would all spawn, like, right here, and then there would be, there's a thing that spawns right here. One of the anchors, the generate anchors. That's also in advanced, I don't know about. That still seems, like, way below first, like, 1-player difficulty in normal mode. The number of spawns and stuff. Do we need to go activate Boulder? Tell him everything's okay? It's like it doesn't think the wave is- oh yeah, it says it's half the wave. Where's the other half of the wave, Boulder? Run around just to see if it spawns anything, because in other waves, sometimes running around will spawn other areas. Buy these for Dio, just to spend all these like defense nodes that don't really do anything. Don't think it's spawning. I'm gonna run around to some other parts of the map and see what we can maybe activate. Just see if that unsoft locks it. I can cross the gap that you're not supposed to be able to cross right now. Isaac is my comfort character in these things. I want to walk around that way and then we'll do a dash. Dash. I don't think killing these is gonna help, but maybe. I'm trying to watch the bar up there and see if it does anything. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. One of these up to kill it. Is the server struggling? Is that just me being bad at hitting that?
Neat.
I think that was just me being bad at hitting it. Okay, I think we're fully soft-locked. I think we have to DC. Or actually we should kill ourselves. Respawn, use up the respawns. Oh, I didn't check for if the chest was open.
See you in hell. Done.
I'm also curious if... Because I went over there, I don't know if that respawn thing doesn't pop up until later, but this one's probably also broken on respawn.
Gee whiz! Darn. Oh, balls. Darn.
We're almost out of lives! I don't know if I can make it. Yeah, I can.
See you in hell. Darn.
Oh, Cleese going way out into the void. That was very funny. Here comes the mic. There goes the mic.
Oh,
So I think Thorn is gonna respawn and that's the last life. Everyone else, yeah, we're just gonna spectate Thorn as they run off the edge of the map. Oh, it respawned me. Thought we ran out of lives. Did someone pick up an extra life? Oh, they did, they did. The Thorn picked up an extra life, and that respawned me.
Butterscotch. Darn.
Well, that's the easiest way to kill it. Since we don't have any way to, like, kill servers. We could have probably all just left, but I don't trust the server to properly. I don't know what the conditions are. Okay. Probably 4 people again? Yep, server closed itself just fine. Server should be up. Hello?
One of D'Andy's spies has provided the location of a Generate energy refinery with a hilarious staffing problem. Nova, we've got a job for you.
Ooh, are you going to put me in the robot suit? Are you? Cleese? Robot suit. Cleese?
No, we'll digitally upload you into a network that you will hack.
I guess that could be fun too.
Oh, that's a beautiful loading screen. I've always loved the animation on those smokestacks. It's very, like, Ghibli-esque. It's beautiful.
A vulnerable terminal can be found not far from your location.
For the
There
respawn?
you can create the uplink and we can get this party started. Hey,
Yes, Nova?
I'm really excited.
Nope, someone checked their helix. Someone did a bad. Just because this is another point defense.
Dandy, I am so excited.
I'm excited for
I'm
you.
excited for you. Now I'm kind of freaked out. Take out the guards quickly. I'd say quietly, but that's not really our strength as a team, I guess. The way
Probably gonna
forward
stay
is
up here.
shut, but there's a control terminal nearby that'll open up some doors for you. Find it.
I wanted to look at... I like that grinder. Cool grinder. The ship. I've never seen that ship before. But I wanted to look at the green plumes instead of the red plumes. This is, by the way, this is below the cloud layer on Echelon, like below Echelon. So the cities that we go in on, like Heliophasian stuff, are all up above those clouds. And this is down closer to the surface, where there would be a lot of storms.
Upload initialized. Transmission in progress. Imagine
should
the
open?
progress bar here. Just picture it in your mind. Hey, wouldn't now be an inconvenient time to be besieged by hostile forces? Hostile forces inbound! Defend the network terminal! Wow, that went south quick.
I was supposed to be up here to defend from that. Didn't do my job. See, I think they'll come from down here. Having one person up here really helps. Because they tend to... This is way better, like, difficulty, it seems. The fact that we're getting several brutes. What is this?
The upload's 50% complete. Not much longer now.
It's like a
Keep
drone
watch over that terminal.
thing?
You've got more jerks inbound.
I don't know what these are. This is where they're jumping out of them. Okay. Oh, I see them. They're way over there. Can't even see a shelf over there. That's pretty cool. That's a good spot to spawn them in. Dark corner of the room. I have leveled up and I'm not leveling up. This is like the most boring place that you can do this from. Like now I should move faster. Yep, I do. While I'm charged, so if I just wanted to run around with a fully charged cannon, I could. But the burst damage, the skill damage is really useful. Look, and then blessings. Comes down immediately, which is kind of... Oh, do you want me to get that? I'm used to leaving them up so we get more spawns. I don't have to get the spawner. You want more spawns? Allow you to get crits up here. Grab these shards. Oh, because I get knocked off from all these brutes. This feels like a really decent rate of things.
Upload complete. This system's roomier than I expected, and it smells weird, and I miss my stuff and my friends, but still awesome. Next stop's the refinery core. That's where we'll trigger the meltdown. Get moving.
Make them choke!
Go across while we're here. Yeah, no chest here.
Unauthorized access detected. Security breach. Security breach.
See if this breaks,
My fault.
because...
Turns out password wasn't the password.
Yeah, that was pretty close. I'm
Wait,
very
I
curious if
know.
those are still gonna break. That was a problem in
Password
live.
12345.
They didn't always put you where they were supposed to
Damn,
put you,
these guys are good.
and sometimes you would die from them. Sucked.
Damn, the whole place
Very
is locked
unreliable.
up tight. How
So
are
this
we
should
getting to
be
the
a
core?
respawn point.
We
You
hit
can
the
see
manual
checkpoint
override.
activated.
There's a control console
I'm gonna laugh
not
if this
far
is like,
away.
aside
Nova
from
can lead
algorithm,
them
this
there.
is like the only other
I was
mission that like
really
fully
enjoying
works
exploring the
out the
digital
gate.
frontier, but fine.
So the chest should be down here. Yep. Are not all of them? Yeah, they are. There's not all of them have effects on them right now.
That command console can initiate the manual override sequence. Secure the control room while I prepare to hack the planet. There's the foundry. The vulnerable security terminal is inside. The control room's behind that gate. Find the power source and get those locks open.
Target locked. Blow stuff up.
Oh yeah, there's the drop in place isn't working. I might go knock myself off the edge just to make it work. Go respawn.
Butterscotch.
Oh, nope, I'm trying to jump off my dude.
Butterscotch. Gee
Well
whiz.
done. The console is near the back. Power up the transmitter and Nova can get to
Oh
work.
god, I didn't even think about... Because the other one said... Where am I? I think this is... Nope, this is the next defense point. We're in... Is that door even open yet? Did they open this door? Okay, it's open. Alright, cool. So it's okay. Alright, let's try the... Ports? No, they're still on me. Unfortunate. Respawn did not fix it.
At this
guy a mile away. Oh yeah, there are still some enemies back there. That's
Let's get
interesting.
these defenses softened up. Nova, are you ready? Ready to breach on your command.
Get started. We'll keep an eye on you out here.
Since these die by crit, I should just walk around. Ball. It's so fun when you get all the movement speed helixes.
I think this belongs to you!
If complete.
More of them coming in! Hold on, Nova!
I think this is the third wave, so this should be the one with the boss in it. Watch him nuke as we have been doing. I never noticed the actual gate opens up. That's cute. I want to catch that. I also love all the casings coming out of the gun. I used to have to play with like all of those turned off because my computer couldn't handle it. All those cute little shells. Brute. Is the boss? Nope.
Firing blade barrage!
Even if I can't drop the balls, I can at least stand in front of you and make you eat them. Okay, now the last wave.
I shall see you all in hell!
Still want to see that open. past a boss. It has been nuked.
We'll need to trigger a manual override at the control panel. I'm there now, waiting for you. Jeez, everything's so slow in meat space.
Nova doesn't get a chance to get outside the ship terribly often.
Oh, look
does
at,
she?
you can see the
Since we've been working together, Nova's
billboards.
never been outside the ship at all.
Those are not very well done. Those are a little bit too close to use as billboards.
But this is way fun.
Rather spirited, isn't she?
That's a giant expanded version of a door. It just looks kind of spooky.
Get to the control terminal and deactivate security.
I do
Then
think we're
you'll be
slowly
able to
breaking the
move
server because there
forward.
was no noise on that launch. I'll get that level up later, along with the other level ups I'm missing.
Hit that switch, won't you?
Is there a chest here? No chest here, so it'll be in the next area. That's really pretty, the purple on that. Don't know what that purple is for. There's a lot of cool assets in this one. I'm not sure if they got the little
Way is open. Make
thrall
haste
jockey
to
down there
reactor
either too,
core.
because they tend to
Our
spawn on the right
task is
side.
nearly
Didn't look
complete.
to see if they got any.
Here goes nothing!
We should have gotten way more spawns on these skulks. This hallway should be filled with skulks. There's the doors. This will spawn lots of dudes. So if we walk here, and then we also walk in the other door, it should spawn dudes over there. Maximize our spawns.
Take them all down!
It's funny how you have to fight your way in here, and it's like they haven't destroyed the node yet, but then once we... Oh, I guess because Nova... Yeah, Nova hasn't gone into it yet. So it's not a value target until Nova's inside of it. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm curious what they're gonna put here. Oh, this is a shock turret. So that's the default, is you would want a shock turret to defend this node, because this was such a headache in live. I'm assuming that's someone wanting to respawn. Oh, kitty. You're a cutie. Wait for them to respawn and then we'll activate the objective mission. Ah, kitty. Where's the kitty? The cat we adopted, older cat, she's 11 years old, like 3 or 4 months ago. And she presented her belly for me to rub for the first time today. Fully exposed. She's presented her belly once or twice before, like from a side view, but this time she did a full roll all the way over after, like, laying on her back for a minute. It was very, very cute. Such a good girl. A soft girl.
It's your time to shine, Nova. Initiate the breach and upload the worm cluster.
The rest of you, keep the generator away from the console while Nova finishes her work.
I think I'm gonna go up top. Let's not the top, but let's just go up here. It's dead. Yeah, the stats on these, Alright, let me kill, yeah, I was gonna say, let me kill, so 129. So this guy's got like 300 HP. I think that's about right.
Let's see you live through this!
But like, yeah, the way that some of these go down, I don't know how much the Skavens are supposed to have. I can check some old footage. See like 1 person versus like 5-person difficulty. To see like what the health rates were at. Fine, my lap is busy. You can jump up if you want, but I'm not gonna pick. I'm not. Yeah. Come up. Lap. There's like not nearly the number of Skaven that used to attack this in live. Like we're just getting a bunch of channelers. Like the spawns are all different. It's so weird. Is that a guy over there? The map? No. Now there is. There's a guy. A defiler up here? These spawns are wild, my dude. You never got a defiler up here. Like, it's like just big things. This is so wild. Okay. This guy. Space lasers. Oh, we got a dude on our point. He's just sitting there. She doesn't want to jump in my lap. He's waiting. Me to tell her it's okay. What else is left to kill? Is this a brute? Another brute? Like, we're just getting brutes and, like, big enemies. This is so weird. So abnormal. Again, look at the map. Just big things. Oh, you can come on my map. It's okay. She put her paws up again. And she got back down again. Alright, are we getting... What are the small dots? Dead, whatever it is. Come up. This is so weird.
Here goes nothing.
More Veil Walker. The fact that I can hit the Veil Walker while it's veiled is weird. You used to not be able to. It just went through them. That's weird. What was the most annoying thing about them is you had to wait for them to unveil. There's a Skaven. It's like they're spawning down there and they're not making it up here. Okay, here's one that spawned up here. That's normal. There's usually portals. And they usually spawn and just like run straight for the point. And these guys would shoot the point, so we had to make sure that they didn't snipe it from a mile away. Very random Skaven. Another Skaven? I want to see if he's going to go for the point. Oh, wait. I think he's coming for me.
I love this part.
Yeah. Interesting. They used to prioritize this over, like, everything else. Not even Gearbox knows how the aggro in this game works, by the way. Probably some, like, a plugin for Unreal that they purchased for, like, AI. Or it's from, like, Borderlands or something, and no one knows how it works
Nova,
nowadays.
what's your status?
Worm cluster upload.
Okay,
at
so I think
50%.
boss time, right?
All right. We're almost out of here. Stay sharp and
he
buy
spawns
Nova
here.
the time she needs.
Oh, we have one more lane. Alright, alright, we got some Skaven. They're gonna make it to the point. Wow. Skaven Alpha. There's not any. Okay, here's a Skaven Alpha. Like, at no point do I feel like I need my ult for this. There's not nearly enough weight there or anything. Is he hitting the... it might be when he's coming out of the veil that I'm hitting him. Once his shield is down, he can't reveal, so you're good to go there. Alright, I feel like I would want to... This would probably be the time. You see all those nodules down there? This would be when I would want to ult.
That you'll scarcely be able to express in words.
At the Disruptor? Yeah, the Disruptor always spawns down there. I don't know if it spawns on low ranking stuff, but it always spawned in advance. Alright, somebody made it. A Skaven made it. Finally, one made it. Maybe because that's dead. Green ball nuking things. Make sure it's dead. Oh, an enforcer. I don't remember this at all. I should use up all of my balls when I teleport through.
We're clear! Nova, trigger the reactors!
Reactor overload imminent. Wait for it.
This is my taunt. All these cutscenes right now in PvE are all broken. Ah! I can rotate my balls and point them at the camera. I can teleport through it. That's amazing, actually. Oh my god, that was perfectly timed! Oh my god! That was actually perfect. The only reason I knew I was pointed that way was because the ball was moving. Because the character was still facing this way, but then the shot was facing that way, and then it teleported. That's hilarious. Oh, I love testing games, y'all. Even when we were testing games like in college, because my degree is in game art and design and stuff, so like we tested our own games. Like, anytime it wasn't something really boring, it was always something funny and stupid. Oh, that's not supposed to spawn here. That doesn't spawn here. That spawns out there. Oh, there's two of them, two menageries. And it doesn't, I don't know if they're dying immediately to crits. I need another one. Oh, that's really exciting. Like, all these, like, things that are different without the live servers, without all the hotfixes, are so interesting because they tell you what the game was intended to be like. So, like, this is what Gearbox's internal testing would have been like. Because, there's another one. Yeah, they still died at one crit, 2110 damage. And I can check, I can cross-reference, I think, for their thing, too. Why is he not coming out of his... Yeah, so like you can tell like this whole thing is different. He's gone through multiple waves and hasn't, unless he's borked. He might be broken. Because it looks like he's like minimized but not coming out. Yeah, I think we're soft locked. He's just, I don't know. This could just be something weird, like he's still spawning enemies. But like stuff like this is... when it works, assumingly. The coolest... There we go. Alright, yeah, he is. He just has a really long immune phase on this version. He just has a really long immune phase in this version. And so, like, that's what Gearbox was like. When they said, like, BoulderBot is fixed, they were playing on their internal stuff, which he wasn't broken on that. But as soon as they were on the live servers, something in the live servers was breaking it. And so same thing with, like, these, when the bosses operate differently, I'm like, that's what Gearbox was playing. It wasn't what we're playing on live. Like, these waves being completely different might be a part of that. There's just so much that is so interesting about this. So you can crit the babies and it doesn't kill the big guy. You have to crit the big head. That's really cool. Those enemies were supposed to, when you get the other heads, they were supposed to explode into Shamblers, Varelsi Skulk. But they said they couldn't get them working, which is part of why they're not in a bunch of levels. They're only in this game, only in this level, and in the live game, they only spawned out in that room out there. So the fact that they're spawning on this boss is super neat. This is just so cool. And I think they probably wanted his phases to be shorter just because it was, like, boring or whatever, but, like, his phases, I prefer this, especially with these menageries spawning. This makes me excited to play Heliophage. When you get to fight all the boss fights again, I'm actually really excited to do some Heliophage and possibly get a bunch of bosses and have them be, like, a little bit different than what we were used to them being. That's so cool. There's another spawn wave. Here's the melee. Used to be that those would kill the spawns. Okay, he's dead. Still so cool.
The worm cluster's uploaded. Nova, transfer back to the ship. We won't have much time before...
He still went through his, like, shrinking phase.
Evacuate. Evacuate.
Oh, I didn't get the other chest over here.
That. Before that happens...
Should have spawned.
The ship. We're getting
Yeah, someone grabbed it.
Yes! You did it, Nova!
There you go. There's the second spawn chest, and the third one's literally just out here. You can't miss it.
Climb aboard!
They're grabbing it right now, that white gear and everything. That's from that other chest.
Oh, hell yes!
Right on the other side of that wall. Awesome! That was a really fun experience, just to get to try that differently. Looks like some people got some T-pose for LC. That was so cool. I'm gonna report on what our findings were for that match, because for the most part, that level worked. Gonna say goodbye to somebody? That was amazing. I'm gonna mute for a minute. We're probably gonna take a quick break. I'll leave the music on and the screen on, but I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna be doing here, if we're gonna continue to stream, if there's people to play. It's about that time of day we might start seeing enough people to do like some PvP tests, like PvP matches. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, looks like we're gonna probably have 3 people again. Based on reacts so far. Let's see what they want to play. Let's check. So I know we've done all the supercharge maps. Because I did Horizon with people, I think yesterday or the day before, and WOG has hosted Ziggurat and Permafrost maps. We've done all the incursion maps. I think we've done Outback and Snowblind. I think we've done all 3 of the capture maps, but we might test that. Meltdown, I don't think we've done an Outskirts or a Cold Snap. I think we've only done Paradise so far. And then Face Off is basically the same as Capture. There shouldn't be issues, but who knows. We might do ops, it looks like. Okay, let's throw up Atticus and the Thrall Rebellion. Down to 3 people. Alright, I think. Go. I'll just keep it on. I'm not really interested in like trying specific people today. Like I said, Isaac's like my comfort PvE character, so.
It's a kind of night. The whole planet.
I can play him mindlessly.
And use your femur as a toothpick. Tempest, a giant fist hanging in space, in search of a face to punch. Maybe mine. Somewhere deep in the city, there's another fight brewing.
Oh, this one's like inside of a wall. We're like looking out, we can only see some of the normals on some of this geometry. What's that little crisscross at the top? Curious what that is. Because it's nearby, but it's behind whatever geometry we're stuck in here. I can't tell where this would be on the map. Maybe outside of Arya's, like, cathedral area, where you fight the boss? You can see that. Oh, you can see the skybox down below swirling, the big sphere.
Welcome to the simulation room, Commander. The hardlight technology in here allows me to generate digital holo reconstructions of just about anything, but I really want to stress that nothing you're about to see is real. Cleese tried to live in here after he discovered it could replicate the beach resorts of Luxuria 6, and it took us a week to flush him out. The program you are about to enter is Atticus's
I really don't want to take shield pin,
rebellion on the
but
planet
I'm gonna,
Tempest.
just to be different.
It's supposed to be therapeutic for him, but as you're about to see, he's taking some
And we can grab ops points and see if the scaling is doing anything. So I'll make sure to grab every ops point along the way.
Maximum of 50 for your first playthrough. Increased ops points means higher difficulty and greater rewards such as titles and customization.
This first one is like the longest.
Good luck, Commander. Beginning simulation in 3, 2, 1.
You need to set up a rally beacon so I can come help you assault the Silent Sister stronghold. But the Imperium is jamming communications. Take out the nearby jamming towers to clear the airwaves.
You picked up an extra ops point.
Gear is up for me, which is
a
nice.
large deposit of shards nearby.
I can get the extra shards for the extra ops points.
The name's Atticus. I ain't a proper detective or nothing. I just solve people's problems. Usually there's someone with a fist deficiency.
It is fun when I talk about...
A problem of my own was about to come knocking.
Evening, mister. I was just passing through this grimy edge of town and saw your sign. Are you available for hire?
She wore red in a way that could make a sunset leave a party and go change into something else. She was 10 shards of nice, wrapped in 10,000 of trouble. I couldn't afford to say no. She didn't have to know that.
Another ops point. Look at you go.
Maybe. What's the case?
Nothing your underdeveloped brain can't handle. In fact, I think only a thrall could pull it off. Ops point awarded.
And what is that?
I am in need of someone to start a revolution. Who got another ops point? You did. Keep those shards coming. towards you with ops points. One more ops point in the bag. Good job getting those shards. Ops points awarded. Another ops point. Look at you go.
All jammers destroyed. Airwaves clear. Move to beacon deployment area. I tried to put the wall behind me, but I had to admit the Dame was right. The rebel thrall was scattered, like a box of matches overturned on the kitchen floor. Light them up one at a time, and they'd flicker, die alone. They needed to join up, burn together, burn down the Imperium's house. The rally beacon's been deployed. Head to the drop point and secure the area.
One ops point collected.
Incoming Imperium loyal thrall. Defend the beacon at all cost.
Sensors have detected a loot cache in the vicinity, located for extra ops points.
Ow. Ow.
Loot cache secured. Ops points awarded. Ops points can be gained by completing side objectives and uncovering loot caches.
Please allow me.
I've got a lock on your rally signal. On my way. There's always more to a case than what the client tells you, and this was no exception. She told me she wanted to help the thralls shake off their bonds, said it was what they deserve. She left out the part where it was all a ploy to put one over on her sister. You lot, follow me. We got bones to break.
Energy signature detected. Something's coming your way.
Submit now or be scourged for your insolence. Mongrels get put down.
Show!
Support is standing by, but first we must triangulate your position. Activate the nearby damaged beacons. We've got a signal lock on the first beacon. Find 2 more. That's 2. Position confirmed. Support incoming. Ops point.
Stand by!
this recompense for reordering my doll collection by hair color instead of my last name alphabetical aria. My vengeance is at hand!
Umbra, I should have known. This had your manipulations all over it. And that was 11,000 years ago!
You know what you did!
The sisters retreated to her stronghold. We'll have to dig her out with our bare hands.
Loot cache detected nearby. See if you can find it.
Get in close. I can take it.
Here comes that.
Another ops point. Look at you go.
yourself with these mangy creatures over your own blood.
I would rather have Rendain's shivering lapdog for a sister than you, Ariana!
Now that I think about it, I remember a young Claudia Umbralia Devia that quite loved dogs.
How dare you!
What was that puppy's name? The one I drowned on your 10th birthday.
Theodore!
Right! You used to love rolling around in the dirt with that thing. Good to see nothing has changed, sister.
She's just inside. Oh, where are my manners? I'll get the door.
I just realized I was muted for a whole bunch of that. I was laughing about this infinite... Look, the cutscene's still broken. I was laughing about, they're walking. Oh, there I go. Hi. Let's see if I can position myself here. Do a taunt. I love this! I love broken cutscenes so much, it's hilarious. A D&D ult on Arya? Yeah, we're gonna immediately
boundless capacity for hatred.
push her. That's really funny. I was talking about how I wish I want to talk to Jethry. I want to know if that's what their internal tests were like. Right? Like, is that the game that they played, or did they have something internally that, you know, that modified the game in some way, I assume, because they had to test changes somehow, but for some reason stuff was still completely different from live. Well, I say completely different. Stuff like Boulder Bot was completely broken on live, and he wasn't broken in their playtest internally, so like... Yeah. Who's your fave faction? In-universe, kind of like their setting, or like, Also, Arya is not... I don't know if it's just... I don't think Arya's that bad. Maybe because I'm not taking every hit. Let me walk up to her and see... I'm gonna take some hits from her and see if she's gonna nuke me. Because in single player, she would nuke... Oh, she's stunned. Hang on. She is not doing, like, hardly any damage. This is not, like, 50 ops point, even single player difficulty. This is so wild. So what we're finding is that the difficulty is borked on these multiplayer tests. Like the, seems like difficulty on everything is just like -1 player difficulty. It's even easier than first player. Okay, let me get hit by these. These were always really annoying. Okay, that did some damage. That was a significant amount of damage. They kill everything when you do that.
Goodbye, sister. Thrall, your fee. A job efficiently done.
The case was closed.
Got 50 ops points.
The dame left faster than she'd come in. I could get some rest. Maybe
Got
even pay
one
my rent
chest,
this month.
2 chests, which is more than you get with 0 ops points. We should get like a third, I think? With 50? No?
Evening, mister.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
There's like 8 chests in here, I think, when you get a full 100 ops points, but it may scale differently. So 2 chests. I can double check with another one in the something else. Yeah. Here's our end of mission.
Enough! I'm finishing this!
Okie dokie. There's our scoreboard. I'll also probably check that scoreboard. 105k. I want to see how that compares. We're gonna obviously have way more just because of the number of ads, but I'm curious how close that is to like a live number that's possible. You're actually sad that you never got to decode the Thrall language. I don't know that it is a language. I know we talked about it for a period of time, and it doesn't seem like it's a cipher, at least. It might be a language, but I think it's more than likely, I think because when we looked at it, there were no repeated characters anywhere. More than likely just artistic scribbles. Both to play and flavor. Think about that. Tippy taps. The alphabet is supposed to be from what you remember Jithri telling you, but they hadn't released enough for a decode to be possible yet. Okay. Because I remembered low lines. I remember I happened to be looking this up recently in Discord. I wasn't looking specifically for this, but I ended up finding this and then rereading this conversation. I remember low lines was looking in the files for all of the, decals for it, and I remember taking screenshots of a lot of them and trying to help with that front, but yeah, that's really cool. So favorite faction. I'm gonna say thematically probably the Generate. They're the most fleshed out ones. They were Jithri's favorite. They have the most like history and like depth to them. And then favorite faction to play. Probably the LLC. Because I love playing Cleese. I love playing Isaac. Let me actually look at a list of characters. That requires me opening a web browser that I did not have open. Alright. Character list.
Friend?
Alright, I'm probably, because I just found out dinner is ready. After I answer this question, I'm probably going to end it. Let me let people know. Yeah, let me look at the list of characters. So, I like playing Alani, who's Eldred. I like playing Ambra. She's Generate. I like playing Atticus, Generate. Not a big fan of Beatrix. I can play her, but I'm not a huge fan. That's 2 for Generate, 1 for Eldred right now. Not a big fan of Benedict. Not a big fan of Boulder. I like playing Caldarius, so that's 3 Generate. I like playing D'Andy, but I'm not good at D'Andy. I guess that's 4 to 5 Generate. We'll see if we can beat that. Eldragon. I like playing him, I'm not great at him. Ernest is kind of meh to me. He's a little bit boring, but like I like bouncing his stuff off of the walls. I don't like playing Galilea, probably mostly just because I'm really, really bad at her. She's like my worst possible character. Science! I don't like to play Galt, same reason. He's like my second worst character. If Galilea is my worst melee character, Galt is my worst ranged character. I can't hit with Galt. And I'm just not good at using... I don't have enough sense, like match sense, to be able to play her very well. Ever since they nerfed her damage, I'm like, I don't know what to do with her. She has a lot of, like, utility in her kit, and I'm not good at timing stuff, yeah. And I'm also not great at landing stuns with her shield. Talked about Isaac. I like playing Kelvin. I'm not great at him in PvP, but I do enjoy playing Kelvin. I love Kelvin. I love his lines. I love him as a character. I like playing Kid Ultra. He's another LLC. So I think I've said yes on the 3 LLC that we've passed so far, and then I know Cleese is coming up, so that'll be 4. What's the other LLC, really? Marquis. I also like playing Marquis, so LLC might be my favorite to play. Dude hitting a good, Ernest is so boring, yeah. Dude hitting a good stun on a runner with low health for a moment, right? It's so satisfying. I like playing Cleese, even though he can be boring. Like, I just enjoy him, he's so stupid. I like playing Marquis. I enjoy playing Melka. I feel useless as Milka. I'm not good enough at aim on her to be a competent player, but I had so much fun yesterday when I was just kind of zipping around and there were 2 people chasing me, and they couldn't kill me, and it was hilarious. It was very, very funny. I enjoy playing Miko. I am terrible at Montana. He's my worst tank for sure. Well, I guess no, he's not as bad as Galilea. I am better at Montana than I am at Gald or Galilea. But I'm definitely not good at him. That probably places him solidly in, like... If Galilea and Galt are, like, D tier, then he's probably C tier in terms of me playing him. I like playing Arendi, I like playing Mike. I like playing Pendles. And I'm okay at Pendles, I'm not great. I like playing Phoebe, I'm only okay with her. I like playing Wrath, he's kind of boring in PvP matches that are turtly, but I do enjoy playing him. And I'm also not great at him. He takes a lot of sense, like, to play as well, game sense. I like playing Reyna. I'm not great at her. I love playing Shane, and I'm only okay at Shane. I like playing Thorn. I like playing Toby, and I really like playing Whiskey. Whiskey's probably the character I perform best on in PvP. He's got a really easy to hit, like, shot and everything. Good Milka is so good, I'm not good enough to be a good Milka. Same. Pendles love. So Phoebe, Marquis, Eldragon, Cleese, LLC is fave. Yeah, I literally liked every single LLC character, like, playing them. So they're definitely my favorite for playing, and then Generate would be my favorite for, like, setting. Yeah. So that's gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll see if we have more players. Maybe NA will get on. Maybe we'll get some PvP matches in tonight. If you'd like to participate, if I'm running the matches and not somebody else, I do require that when you install the mod, you play a couple matches by yourself just to verify you installed the mod correctly and you're not having any issues. And then you can react to join the matches. And yeah, I'll see y'all later, hopefully. Bye!